BBG! What's up, BBGs? We're back again with another BBG Talks episode, and we got some exciting news this time.
Yeah.
Let's go!
So Beyblade Burst BU is gonna be the next thing for the world of Beyblade Burst.
Is not dying. That is it. Officially announced.
Yeah, right? Beyblade Burst DB, which is the last anime season, that's gonna be done, right? So the next wave is gonna be Beyblade Burst BU. You guys probably have already heard that, like, last couple of weeks, like rumors and things like that. Beyblade has come out and announced that it is official. So yeah, pretty much they're taking the route of like Beyblade Legends back in the day with Hasbro, where they're still releasing products, but the anime is no longer going to be a thing.
Yeah. And Beyblade Burst BU is kind of like Beyblade Burst DB 2.0. It's more of like an evolution of the previous season. It's not something entirely new, which is really nice because DB is super fresh still. Right? It's only a year old, this whole new system. There's so much more potential for it. So kind of glad that they are doing like a 2.0 version of DB, because that means that they can put more effort into creating like a newer system in the future, which is hopefully only like a year away or whatever. Yeah. The downside is that there is no anime with this new series. So
which is actually, we were talking about this before, we feel like that could actually be a plus to not have the anime, especially when it was becoming really stale towards the end.
Yeah. If they ended the anime with sparking, it would have ended on a better note for sure. The DB anime was just like I just hated the DB anime. But deep down I know that having a Beyblade anime is still really important to the brand.
True.
So it sucks. It's hard to say because like if they make a bad anime, obviously it's really hard to watch, but I still prefer to have an anime even if it's going to be bad.
It's good to have those character associations and like those themes and stuff like that, more fantasy based. But yeah, BU, Beyblade Burst BU stands for Burst Ultimate. How I see it though is it's not really like a new series, but it's just like a collection of like best hits, almost like they're re-releasing some parts, adding some, like this Divine Belial is going to be the first release for Beyblade Burst BU.
Yep.
So I feel like we're going to see a lot of like previous parts come back, and also introduction of like different gimmicks and stuff like that. Not necessarily all DB though, in my opinion. I don't know if it's just like based on just DB system parts, or if they're going to like go back in time and like give us like some, I don't know, like God system gimmick or something like that, you know, like a re-release of some signature stuff.
To me, it feels like it's an evolution of the previous season, and they're not going to re-release too much of the old stuff because they have named the Divine Blade the BU Blade.
So there's gonna be like monthly releases. So that's super exciting.
That's the most important thing
for the Beyblade community.
Most important thing.
Keeping it alive. Takara Tomy, like they've learned that this is the way to go, like not go into a break or hiatus.
Yeah.
This is the way to do it.
That is how you kill a brand, for sure. It's like you make yourself invisible, right? And so this is definitely the way to go.
Way better than the first so plastic gen like ending, and way better than when like Metal Fight just like pretty much like disappeared. Right?
We had to count on Hasbro for that, and that's when Hasbro came in clutch back then too, right? Releasing Legends, giving us like all of the good stuff released in Hasbro form, available on North American shelves.
Yeah.
So like that was like the peak of Hasbro releases, and we really have to thank Hasbro for that because they kept us alive. The whole community had something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Now Takara Tomy,
and it's gonna be like even better than that because like it's gonna be new releases, new designs, right? So production, advertising, everything, like they're still putting that budget in here for the fans. So yeah, really glad that's happening.
Yeah, let's dive into the parts now because like we're talking about the new system and everything. So like we were mentioning earlier, the brand new base Divine Belial. The parts is Nexus, Adventure, 3 armor. So like Steven was saying earlier, there's like some older parts in there, right? The Belial DB core, that is Dangerous Belial, that DB core. Divine, that's new, right? According to the official description, it has 3 metal mounted pieces, which is really cool. So it's nice to see that, Belial's getting some metal on the BU blade.
There's also Takara Tomy like fully announced that there's gonna be, like they already released the promotions for it, like the promo video and stuff like that. So the gear system is compatible with this Belial. So that's super exciting to be able to use like old gears and potentially new gears as well.
Yeah, you put in all that money to collect every single gear evolution and then it would end just like that. So that is nice. for sure. What other parts were there? Right, Nexus, old, right? Nexus is from the original Dynamite Belial, so they're kind of combining parts from Dangerous and Dynamite. And the brand new driver Adventure. So it's an evolution of the Venture driver, and it looks kind of like similar. Like the color scheme is the same, right? It's got like the black plastic and it has the red rubber, but it looks like the tip itself has changed in shape.
Yeah.
So a little bit sharper, almost it's more cone-like. It still has like a flat tip for the base, but I don't find that this is going to be that aggressive around the stadium. Maybe there'll be a chance for it to get knocked over, but yeah, we should be able to still put that V gear on here too.
I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't even care that it's like similar to the previous one. At least it's new. It's a new design, so you know, like they already put efforts into redesigning it, and like there's budget. You know, like it's not just rehashing like old stuff.
Legends.
Like so
it's not the same.
It's just so nice to see that from Takara Tomy and has or from Beyblade in general.
Yeah, and the last part, 3 armor. So we saw that with Vanish Fafnir when it first came out. That's kind of like, you know, the most boring part. But that's our new Bey, Divine Belial. It's gonna be so sick, guys.
Yeah.
Whole new series. It's awesome. Beyblade is going in a whole new direction, which is really sweet.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads to the next thing, since there's no anime. Like Steven was saying, there's still budget for the brand, and they're starting this whole new, like, I would say, initiative. They call it the Beyblade Beybladeger.
So we see from the official website, the Beybladeger program is pretty much Beyblade's going to collaborate with a bunch of different brands that is not related to Beyblade.
So on the official website, it says, Beybladeger, the mission is to spread the fun of Beyblade Burst to the world. And so basically they're just collabing with a bunch of other brands that, like Steven was saying, isn't really related to Beyblade at all, just to grab more attention from those populations that don't know about Beyblade.
Yeah. Honestly, collabs are always fun to see. Like we're pretty into like sneakers and like, you know, like
clothing,
fashion, like brands and stuff like that, clothing. Like when you see a collab, you tend to like just, you know, to research a bit more about like what the other brand does, and then that's how you get like viewers or attention from like both communities, right?
Nowadays, with like the hype of those type of collabs and stuff like that, like everyone is hopping on that stuff. Like from every, I say like every single sector of the world, really, right? Yeah. They're like, oh, like let's collaborate with them. Let's collaborate with them, right? Yeah. Even like, you know, sports industries and stuff like that, and like entertainment in general, right? Like collabs is just where it's at now. Yeah,
it's just super smart, because then like we were saying, you just get both communities to get to know something, right?
Hyped up about both things, right?
Yeah, like and Beyblade is kind of like the underdog in a lot of the like if you look really high level. So like here we see there's a collaboration with like a TV show in Japan. Hello Kitty's gonna have its own like Bey.
Yeah,
like Hello Kitty, like out of everything, that would be the last thing I think of. So anything is possible. Pretty much.
But you have to remember, if you don't like Hello Kitty, don't knock it, because Hello Kitty is huge.
True. Like, bigger than Beyblade.
Massively. Like, it's been around for so much longer, and it is, like, massively popular. And so, being able to collab with a big brand like Hello Kitty is a really big thing for Beyblade.
Yeah, it'll bring in a lot more attention, for sure, to the community. Our question is, which brand would you want Beyblade to collaborate with? Like...
Gucci. Louis Vuitton. That'll probably never happen.
Yo, you never know.
If Louis Vuitton makes like a leather launcher holder, 10 grand, money right there. Just kidding, guys. Like, that's like clothing and all that stuff, but like there's other, you know, popular Japanese brands that have like toys and all that stuff that I'm sure Beyblade will think about and collab with.
Yeah.
Beyblade has collabed with other brands that they've made before, like Takara Tomy has made before. Like
Kirin was one of the collaboration before.
And like Beat 'em On and all that stuff, like the other like brands like that.
There was like the Kirin special collection like set, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like something cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And like they just make like drinks. And stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like
unrelated completely.
But at the same time, it's a big, huge brand, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be crazy. Like, I would like to see Beyblade start collabing with some other animes. like Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, like something like big names out there.
Sword Art Online.
Yes, like any big name anime you get it with Beyblade and have like a Beyblade or a anime themed thing, it'd be sick. Because Hello Kitty is getting a Hello Kitty themed Beyblade. So,
and it's also like probably in one of the like TV show, there was gonna be like Beyblade appearances, you know, randomly. Yep. Yeah, so it's pretty cool to see. It's like a new era of Beyblade now we're entering into. So yeah, that's just super exciting.
Yeah, and there's more to collect too, right? Like, and it feels so exclusive too, because I'm sure that the Hello Kitty Beyblade will not be mass produced as much. I'm assuming, could be wrong, but if they make it somewhat exclusive to get, it's gonna be fire collabs.
Yeah. True.
So yeah, I guess that's the news on Beyblade's future. We ain't dead. We ain't going nowhere, people. Beyblade is alive.
I need a Bear Brick Beyblade collab.
That's a great one. That's a really good one. Yeah, man. Like, things like that, right? Gundam X Beyblade. Oh, something like that would be huge, right?
Yeah,
Both massive Japanese brands. Ooh. Just getting so excited thinking about all the potential,
Please.
Yeah. Oh, Gundam X Beyblade. Oh my god, that'd be huge.
Okay, leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Maybe they'll make it happen.
Yep. All right, let us know what you think. This is really exciting news. Don't go anywhere. Beyblade lives on. We're going to be here forever making these videos for you guys. And yeah, save your pocket change because we have a ton of Beyblades releasing.
Yeah, every month, new BU release coming soon.
Sick. And of course, Hasbro's going to catch up with that too, right? So eventually they'll release their own line of stuff as well, probably. So yeah, here we go. Another generation of Beyblade, another series. It's going to be sick. All right, like this video, subscribe, and as always, Geeks out.